We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
Michael Bay's teenage, baby, alien, ninja, but mostly laser shooting, turtles, or at least beings that look like turtles.
Remember, we're on Earth now, so we need to speak English.
And I'm your leader, and don't forget it! Oh my god, we're gonna crash!
Why, dude?
Because Mr. Bay said we need explosions in the first 5 minutes or no one will watch!
Hey, so what do we do now?
Well, I guess we find some bad guys.
Not so fast on Ninja Turtles. I am a Shredder, and I am here to...
Well, actually, Shredder, we decided to not go with you in this movie either.
Oh, come on, what the f...
Well, then who are we gonna fight in this movie, dude?
Well, I've got it.
Megatron.
Oh my god, that sucked! They're raping our childhood!
Dude, it's just a movie. I mean, you still have the memories of Ninja Turtles from when you were a kid.
You suck, Michael Bay!
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
So, yeah, so back to that whole news thing. So that whole thing that we were going to talk
Once
about
again,
before.
random white noise. Just like
Oh, let's see. Kicking us off this week, Grasshopper manufacturer and Pseudo51 revealed their first details about Killer is Dead.
Yep.
The studio's next console game after Lollipop Chainsaw Killer is Dead is not a sequel to either Killer 7 or No More Heroes, though the main character carries the job title of Executioner. There obviously is a spiritual tie to those earlier pseudo games.
There's a difference between an executioner and an assassin.
Yes, I will agree with that. So yeah, considering, well, the only No More Heroes that was, or there's only been one No More Heroes that hasn't been on the Wii.
Yeah, just one.
So yeah, that was, and I have not had a chance to play that yet. So maybe, possibly, someday, soon as GameFly gets it. Yes, I'm relying on GameFly.
Oh, you put way too much faith in some people.
I try. Unfortunately, I have to.
Yeah, I saw this and I'm happy for it.
I know this will get Gunnar excited. Nintendo confirmed Pokemon Quest, or Conquest, known as Pokemon versus Nobugua's Ambition?
It's the Pokemon game that they're releasing that's a crossover with another Japanese company. We're basically getting Final Fantasy Tactics, but with Pokemon.
Okay. For summer 2012 U.S. release date.
Yeah, I think it was June or July 16th. I can double check that real quick.
I thought it was more, oh god, not Shin Megami. I'm thinking of the other big fighting game, and not Shogun.
Yeah, it might be that one.
Like, it was more like Dynasty Warriors with Pokemon.
God.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, I really hope not.
Didn't you like
it's
Dynasty Warriors Gundam?
It's Nobunaga's Ambition. June 18th, it's coming to the U.S. And it's like I said, it's like the Final Fantasy Tactic, but kind of like with a Dynasty Warrior setting. And you're in like feudal Unova, the last area, I believe. And each person has like one Pokemon companion, and you're trying to like take over the area, something like that. I've seen some test footage from the Japanese version, and I am very excited for this game. It's definitely giving us a new taste of what we need from Pokemon.
By not having it related to Pokemon.
Well, no, it's still very, like,
there.
You're still getting a lot of the Pokemon feel, but we're finally getting something that's not just the same game over and over again.
Battle for honor and die for it, too. There is no fainting in this game.
Yes, you battle to the death, and I can already see PETA's #1 hated game of 2012.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's see. Moving on. Square Enix has come together with Prada Fashion. to show off Prada's new spring-summer men's collection as part of the 25th anniversary celebration of Final Fantasy by having the characters of Final Fantasy 13 model the clothing at this year's show.
I only hope it was a backwards thing where they were making Final Fantasy-like clothing, but it's not.
Yeah,
No,
that was definitely what I was thinking when I first
see,
saw that article.
First thing in my head.
No, they're having the
No, I saw the screenshots.
It's so bad.
It's just stupid.
Oh,
Wow, ever since the ME3 and them wearing the fucking armor, now this. Seriously.
Let's see. EA announced that we are getting another Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning DLC coming out in just a couple weeks here called Teeth of Naros.
What are we up to? 2 now?
This will be the second one.
Okay.
We have Dead Cal, and now we will have this one coming out April 17th for 800 Microsoft points or $9.99 on the PlayStation Network, Origin, or Steam. You get a new area to explore. You get a brand new race, new weapons to craft.
Okay.
So, are you done with my Kingdoms of Amalur yet?
Why? I've only had it for what now? A week? A couple days? Jesus
I have new content to play.
Oh, big fucking whoop.
No,
There's
actually,
another game that's getting free content, getting new content too, and I'm sure you're going to be loving and running for that as well.
maybe, possibly.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one.
Well, it comes out
Or
April,
there's a small bitch behind it.
well, it comes out April 17th. That's the same day that Witcher comes out.
Yeah, so you're going to be playing that?
Right away. Get so bitter. Jeez. Oh.
There's no bitterness.
And
There's always a smile. This is cynicism, buddy.
And as long as you brought it up, we might as well beat the dead 500-pound elephant in the room.
It wasn't that.
Mass Effect 3 announces this week that they are getting DLC called the Resurgence Pack. The Resurgence Pack added 2 new competitive multiplayer maps with unlockable characters, weapons, and items. Let's see, the pack is available for download on April 10th and includes an Asari Justicard, Adept, a Krogan Battlemaster, let's see, a Batarian Soldier, Batarian Sentinel, Geth Engineer, and Geth Infiltrator. So 2 new races coming to the fight as well.
Finally. Since 2
Yeah.
of those races weren't even seen at the last fight.
Did you guys watch the trailer for it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
The Krogan has like the nuclear charge or something like that, where it like does like a teleport charge as a Vanguard, and it's just like a powerhouse slam and an explosion combined in one attack. And I'm also really excited because he announced that one of the weapons, a Geth. I think it's a Geth SMG.
And did we just lose him?
I don't remember what it's called. No, he's still there. But no, like the Geth rifle that it's like a heavy weapons from the main game.
Okay.
But it just fires off so fast.
The Geth rifle is also in multiplayer too, but I think it's the only weapon that's really featured in there. And also the harpoon gun. Oh my god, the harpoon gun.
Oh, is that a...
Yeah.
Okay.
So those of you who are fans of the Mass Effect multiplayer are getting some new free content. And now that brings us to the other DLC that was announced this week. So I will say
Retcons galore.
BioWare did earn a little bit of my respect back by saying that they were making this free.
Okay.
I thought for sure we were going to have to pay for this. But
depends on how much we're getting. It's probably I'd say there's no extra gameplay as much as it's just
it's just more cutscenes and
I wouldn't pay for more
closure.
cutscenes.
But Mass Effect 3, the extended cut DLC, is to expand the game's ending for free. So it's to patch up a lot of those plot holes and a lot of those things that a lot of us at the end of the game were going,
what?
What the hell? That was it? Or, wow, I really had choice at the end. I could either choose red, I could choose green, or I could choose blue.
I want the blue cupcake. Go to hell.
What I found really interesting, you read the details about it, it must be a new copy of the game, and it's only free for so long.
Yes, until April 13th, 2014.
You got a whole year to miss out.
I know it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, it's like they can't just let it be and give it to us and be like, everybody can have it. We're sorry. It's just gonna be a patch. We'll fix the game. It's no. You have this long to do it, and you had to buy it new, or fuck you.
Of course, this is EA we're talking about here.
Yeah, BioWare might be running this, but it's the EA's practices are behind them. And
which ties us into our next story.
Oh, crap.
Electronic Arts has been crowned the worst company in America.
Let me be sure of this. This is not a poll for what the gamers made. This is an actual census for the state.
Consumerist.com poll, which rates all the companies around the world of how they do business-wise, business practices, fan service, whatever the case may be.
Oh,
Electronic Arts has been crowned the worst company. Do you think that they would be silent about this and not want to hype this or anything like that? No.
Fuck no.
We actually got a press release from EA saying, quote, "We're sure that British Petroleum, AIG, Philip Morris, and Halliburton are all relieved they weren't nominated this year. We're going to continue making award-winning games and services played by more than 300 million people worldwide."
Just because you're giving a giant shit doesn't mean you're going to stop doing what you did.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. But I just love that
in response to them.
Yeah. But I just love that you get all this, or you get crowned this, and then you turn around and you do exactly what just happened with the Mass Effect 3 extended cut. So
I think the difference between EA and those other companies is you don't have millions of people telling you you're wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe they do, but not so publicly about it.
Philip Morris?
Yeah, that is pretty...
Halliburton?
Okay, I will say the difference between them is...
BP?
Oh, God.
BP's in the past. We got a South Park episode. We're over.
Yeah, we're all okay. South Park fixed that problem. And that lovely video online from YouTube fixed that problem.
We're sorry.
But no... The difference between those companies is that when they get yelled at, they quickly try to make a "we're sorry" thing. EA puts on a little crown hat and then tells everybody, "Yeah, we make shit, and we know it. What you gonna do about it?" They gladly accept their titles, and that's why they garnered my high respect award. Knowing that you're a douche and going with it.
And still continuing to go with it. Oh, let's see. Going from the worst company in America to probably a company that will no longer exist in 6 months, according to Take-Two.
I was hoping for this.
Take-Two's CEO predicts the death of THQ within the next 6 months.
Still, they're going on about this?
Have we at all ever had this at any other time in our gaming history?
I don't think so.
Where another company will just openly just ravage or mock another company when they're doing, in a poor spin? I've never had this. Ever since the Bobby Kotick EA fight. Seriously. I don't understand this. Why even say that? Your company's going to be dead soon. Whatever.
Oh, by the way, you got this. You got this franchise and that franchise, and then here's a check. We'll take them off your hands for you.
Yeah, I don't get. Okay, was I asleep a couple of days ago, and did we all just revert back to high school when I wasn't paying attention?
Well, high school never ends. Come on, we all know that.
Well, high school mixed in with a lot of elementary. I feel like we're in South Park and we're all the sixth graders and we're all just fucking picking on the fifth graders. Seriously, that's what it feels like.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
So, I mean, I know that they released a statement back, I think, at this comment. I don't remember.
I did not see that. So.
I remember them releasing a statement back. I didn't read it verbatim, but yeah, I don't know if did he even give any points to what he thinks
really
were just.
It's just really just like, you know what, the way that they're going and everything, I give them 6 months.
We're at least becoming like every other industry. I can see us growing there.
We're being cutthroat to our own.
Cutthroat and mock everybody else around us.
Let's see.
We should be emulating that more often in this office. I don't feel we do it enough.
Oh, no, of course not. Let's see. Also, this week, the state of New York, Apple, Microsoft, and Sony have all come together for a new law that bans online gameplay for convicted sex offenders.
I think this is stupid, to be honest.
I think that this is age gate number 2.
Okay.
I'll let him defend his point
I
first.
was going to say, who would like to go first?
Okay, I have bought Xbox. I buy a $3 online card. It does not require me to put in a name, date, password, or anything.
When you are a sex offender, you have to when you have to register that you're a sex offender, you have to tell them all your online identities. So all your accounts with like World of Warcraft, PlayStation Network, Xbox 360, you have to give them all your emails.
Okay,
and they monitor all your stuff.
Going to somebody else and just using theirs. Buying a memory. I mean, you have the problem with someone stealing your online memory card.
But the thing with that though is, if you have a situation where you would do something like that, that's in breach of like your terms of release and stuff like that, and they could probably throw you back in jail for that.
Yeah.
Once again, you're going to the dirty people and telling them not to do dirty things. It's like.
Oh no, I'm not.
it's like I'm kind of.
I'm not saying that, and I'm not even saying that they should go as far as to ban online interaction and stuff like that. I mean, yes, I understand it. A majority of online players are going to be young adults.
Yeah,
I get that.
And who would want to even play with some of these assholes anyway?
But also, I think it should just be more of a monitoring system.
I agree 100%.
Even that's a little scary. Just the idea of monitoring. I mean, understanding monitoring the bad people, but just the idea of the word monitoring in general, that automatically starts.
We're already in the age of Big Brother.
I know that, but I mean, that just leaves over more to the monitoring for other things as well. Because I mean, at that point, what's going to lead you not to monitor the people that possibly people complain about the most? You know, I mean, I don't even know how big our list of avoid this player, any of ours fucking lists are, you know, when we see people online that we don't want.
0. I don't have anybody blocked.
Or just
I think I've blocked like 1 or 2 people, maybe.
I mean, I blocked a few people, or just giving someone bad credit.
Okay.
You know, so. Okay. I mean, totally. If they want to ban, I'm okay if we want to just stick with the hammer and just ban these people. It's up to them if they want to do it. I really don't care. I mean, half these fucking little jerks that are online half the time, I don't want to. Worse probably than the sex offenders at times. So, I shouldn't be saying that.
Send all angry comments to Dark Reaper.
Who will forward them?
Yeah, remind me when we go on break to tell me what that was about.
We will, don't worry. Let's see. Well, moving on. New video has surfaced giving us an early look at what could be Star Wars Battlefront 3.
Who would be the bigger Star Wars fan out of this?
I mean, I enjoy the Battlefront series. I mean, just being able to like play out the different wars and stuff like that. I'm kind of excited because I thought Battlefront was a dead franchise. altogether. And I thought really the only place if I wanted Star Wars now was going to be Old Republic. Mm-hmm. So seeing that that it might still have a little bit of life to it.
Depends.
The respirator hasn't stopped moving completely yet.
Depends where they put it, I guess.
Exactly.
I mean,
again, and this is probably early alpha footage too, so it's not like that's going to be coming out this year. Or
we don't even know.
Don't even expect. I would say don't even expect an announcement like E3 or anything this year.
I think it's funny just bringing up like expecting announcements already. Somebody's like, "Yeah, the Xbox is going to be out Christmas this year." I was like,
"Yeah, I saw that too."
I've heard people in the store have told me that, and I look at them and go, "According to who?"
Yeah, I don't know if you know how business or E3 works, but I've never seen them announce a console that year and release it the same year.
Yeah.
No. I mean, hell, hardly any of the games sometimes that they'll talk about releasing at E3 for this year will make the this year bracket sometimes.
Yeah, I would say earliest for the new Xbox, Christmas next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the earliest you'll see it on store shelves.
Would you? Maybe this is better for another discussion, something to think about. But could you see a console released at another time that's not holiday season? That last quarter there.
The only time we've had that was when we had the PS3, Xbox, and the Wii.
Well, yeah.
And that was a very, very weird thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you get the handhelds. I mean, you get, the 3DS came out first week of quarter one for Nintendo. You got the Vita that came out.
I'd say only the handhelds are the only ones that are able to do that because they never really have a place of. This is their time to be out.
But the big consoles though, those are your money makers. Those are the ones you want your kid to unwrap on Christmas Day, going, "Holy shit! I got an Xbox 4. I got an Xbox 720. I got a PlayStation 4."
I think they specifically always stick for those Christmas release dates because once again, those are the biggest shop dates of the entire year. So,
which it kind of leads me into another point that we can bring up here and kind of continue the discussion. Wii U, we have the release date, November 18th. So almost 6 years to the day that the Wii was born, the Wii U is coming out to surpass it. And I can finally uncork that bottle of champagne that is sitting at home.
We made you.
And I can finally celebrate the death of that damned console. But if you're
buying one.
Hey, we got to keep a collection going. We must acquire one.
We'll see. Anyway, like I said, I haven't denied that I may purchase a Wii U, but there needs to be a lot of convincing done by Nintendo to bring me back.
E3 is supposed to be the platform for that.
Anyway, so here's the point that I wanted to make on this. You have November 18th. A lot of people, especially in this economy, have already either done all their Christmas shopping or are pretty much winding down, what they have left. And now, literally, like right before Black Friday, you're going to do a brand new console release. So most people are either going to come in Black Friday and there are going to be no consoles there because they sold out right away because you weren't anticipating the demand for that holiday rush, and they're going to be pissed. Or, like I said, most people have already done their holiday shopping, and it's going to come out, and you're going to stare at it and go, well, do I want to take everything back and get this? Or do I just want to give little Bobby or Susie what they're already getting? As that deep of a console now, if you told me the Wii U was coming out September 15th or sometime early
October,
early mid-September, early October, there I would say you're probably going to see a lot better business practice.
Well, I'm trying to remember the exact date of the release for the Wii. That wasn't
November 19th.
Was it November 19th?
Yep.
Okay. Look for their sales in the same way. Throwing the same idea of how they're selling it one day before.
Also, the thing you have to keep in mind, though, with the Wii is that it came out and it went head-to-head with the 360 right away.
True. But this same time, they're releasing it with no competition. It's literally just games.
Yes.
So you got software fights. Generally, at that point, it's almost just near impossible to say what you're really going to have to worry about. But the whole factor being down was to get a Wii, even I believe on first day, you had to be out there for launch, or I believe if I'm trying to remember correctly, no one could get one unless you had pre-ordered.
Yep.
So by giving them an actual date, you're pretty much building your own anticipation for how much you need to make. So you're literally telling people to buy before that date. So I'd say from E3 on, everyone, the buzz will slowly build up, everyone knowing when the date is. So it will be up to them to go to their local store and pre-order it.
Okay.
Now that could be that's how they're doing it. I don't know exactly how to do it because, I mean, originally, like, I believe they said Nintendo had no idea how popular it would be. And that's why they had that you didn't pre-order it, you couldn't get it for almost a month because literally it was back orders of people constantly getting their shipments in. And then even then, after that, you know, anything that would hit the store,
Gone, right?
It was gone pretty much the instant someone would get there.
Okay, but now you have the other side of that coin where we know what we got with the Wii. And like I said, you've got the core gamer sitting there, like me sitting there going, okay, you need to do a lot to bring me back.
And that's what the impression for E3 is supposed to be.
Are they going to be... Are they going to over assume like, oh, the Wii was so popular, we need to make so many consoles so we don't sell out and this or that, and now they're just going to sit there and collect dust?
We know that Nintendo has at least been given ample information that tells them that nobody in the hardcore market really at all deeply respected the Wii. We know that for a fact because, I mean, besides, there's been at least a few articles from at least G4, IGN, GameSpot, a lot of those major news outlets for us have equally said that, yeah, while it made a huge splash in, the consumer market, the biggest part of that came from your everyday average gamer.
Yeah.
Your hardcore gamers, the people who will continue to support that once it's reached that critical point, none of them really picked up on it. So knowing that, they know, and they've already stated that we're trying to make this now for the hardcore market, so they kind of know where their means and their eyes are. It's the point of,
do they actually have the glasses on?
Do they actually, have the means and the glasses to do the job? And that's what E3 is supposed to be. So I really would say we really need to seriously watch E3 when, the Nintendo press conference happens. And if we can at all be impressed or at least be like, that's interesting, then they possibly have a chance, at least within this set group.
Okay.
And any people who are like us.
Yeah. Gunnar, anything?
I don't know. Just like, we hate the Wii. We know it's not, like, we don't think it's going to do well. But from working at Target, Christmas season, everybody was in there, I want a Wii. And I just have the feeling it's going to be that again. I don't know. Or people are going to be sick about it. I think that's kind of a wild card console now.
I mean, a lot of people that I talk to, like, like when they're buying stuff, I'll make it a point to say, like, if they're buying Wii stuff, be like, stock up on it now because this is disappearing later this year. And they'll, oh, really?
Yeah, and a lot of the biggest thing it's going to do is to actually explain to people it's a new console. That's the one thing that has ricocheted throughout the entire industry, is that no one realized it was a fucking console.
Yeah.
They thought it was an attachment for the longest time, and some people still do. So,
we'll wait and see. All right. So moving on off of that discussion, we found out this week that if you pre-order The Secret World, Funcom's new sci-fi MMORPG, you'll get guaranteed access to all betas.
Yeah.
Is that enough to make you go?
I still need better gameplay footage. The few bits I saw, I was like, it's WoW without any of the fantasy.
Okay.
I mean, it was literally just get into a fight, click a button, prepare, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It literally looked like just playing the motions. I haven't seen that supposed meta game part that they were talking about.
Okay. Let's see. Sony confirmed earlier this week that Zipper Interactive, the development studio behind SOCOM and MAG and Unit 13, is closing down. Yeah.
MAG was, I heard, okay, but, you know.
The only thing that hurt MAG was that it was such a big multiplayer experience. Like, literally, it was 256 people.
It was...
And in that...
It was its size that made it what it was.
And in that, you had players being, like, generals and commanders, and, you know.
Yeah.
You had your military set up all
you literally were able to make almost a perfect kind of military simulator regime.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you got your buddies together and you all knew how to do it pretty well.
Yeah, you could literally be your own task force.
Yep. Let's see. Harmonix officially revealed this week that they are coming out with a new game. Rock Band Blitz. Coming to the PlayStation Network and XBLA.
DDR fingerstyle.
Yep.
This is so dumb.
This is not your traditional Rock Band game. This is a single-player game that you can use all of the Rock Band music that you have downloaded. So I have quite the eclectic library.
Yes, you do.
And you can choose what instrument you want to play at whatever time. But here's the thing. You're not using the instrument. You are using your controller.
This
this comes out, I will have a review on it.
Yeah, I know you will.
Because I'm the only one here I know that will get this.
I will maybe try the demo. That is as far as I'm willing to go for this.
Hey, get your girlfriend to play it and just record her.
Oh,
just
God.
record all the words. All the words she says as she's playing it. I just want to. There you go. Review.
Fun story for later. My mom played a video game for the first time today.
Oh dear Jesus! I want to hear that.
Please tell me there's video of this somewhere.
I took a picture of her playing it because it was funny watching her hold the controller.
Oh.
And now here's the big question. Drum roll, please. What game did she choose to play?
Bejeweled for the PS3.
I was gonna hope it was gonna be like God of War.
Well, or one of the delivery guys, I convinced him to try Plants vs. Zombies.
Nice.
So.
That's a solid game, though.
Because
it is solid.
Yeah, because he was more of like a Bejeweled, kind of player. So I was just like, you'll like Plants
Little
vs.
mini
Zombies.
game kind of player.
Same company. All right.
I've never been disappointed by PopCap in any way.
It's very hard to be disappointed with them. They make small games, but they're so solid.
Yes.
It's hard to find something wrong.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that.
They're what old Nintendo games used to be like.
One of the things I really enjoyed is popping in Bejeweled. It also comes with Zuma for free and Feeding Frenzy for free.
Yep.
Like those are two games that I wouldn't buy on the arcade, but getting them free, I played them for a good couple hours because they're good games. It's just I don't know. I like them.
PopCap is like the big brother to whatchamacallit Studios. Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Valve?
Valve. They're like the big brother to them.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad she finally picked up a controller. Did she enjoy her experience?
Yeah, and it was on a PS3. I know you guys would enjoy that.
Oh, yay.
Let's see. Moving on, as long as we're still talking PS3 and PSN and XBLA, a game I cannot wait to get my hands on. Double Dragon Neon is coming
back.
No, it's supposed to be remastered. It's not the original Double Dragon.
No, I know, but this is not the first time that the original Double Dragon hasn't been remastered.
Oh, I know. But the original concepts, you're going to get all the lovely 80s music and all the bright neon colors and stuff from the 80s.
So
I can't wait to get my hands on this. I really can't.
And all the high-fiving action.
Yes. Now, if only they have Jackie Chan involved with it.
Nope. It's way forward. I don't know if they have that much pull yet.
Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog co-creator. Oh God, I'm gonna butcher this name. Hirokazu.
This will be fun.
Hiroko Kazuya. Now try butcher the last name.
Oh, here we go.
Yoshihara? Close enough. The co-creator of the original Sonic the Hedgehog has joined the enemy. He has joined Nintendo of America in an unspecific role.
He came to American one.
Yes. He is now fist pumping with Reggie over there, and
I'm glad they're fist pumping. Just came in the door.
GTLing with Reggie over in Cali.
Wow. Oh my. Yeah.
And then last but not least for XBLA and PSN news, City Interactive, the game studio behind Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, has revealed Alien Fear, an arcade-style first-person shooter headed to XBLA and PSN. Run-and-gun action where you play as an elite commando saboteur.
Huh. I'm confused by a lot of the words they chose.
Yeah.
So it's an aliens game, but you're a commando.
It's Alien Fear, where you play. Well, basically, it must be your aliens invading the Earth. You play an elite commando who has been sent in to sabotage and get the new race that has come to take us over out of here.
Yeah, that.
But
makes,
it's I just
was about to say I'm like why would you choose saboteur? It's like that's usually infiltration of the enemy. This means getting to know the enemy and destroying them from within. I'm like, why?
But yeah, I just love that they went with run and gun action.
Yeah, and
run
usually
and gun
saboteurs are
FPS.
Saboteurs are usually slower.
Yeah, but
they're the methodical killers. I'm kind of confused by a lot of the wordplay they chose. Huh.
No release date yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got Rock Band and I got Double Dragon. I'll let one of you guys take this one.
Not it.
Garrett.
Yeah,
I'm glad you volunteered.
Okay. He's not here to defend himself. I've already got Skullgirls. I'm good.
Let's see.
I'm gonna be on a boat.
He does have a point there.
Will it be all in electronic talk when you're on the boat?
Nope. I will be able to review maybe things on a DS.
All right.
that is the extent of my electronic capabilities.
So does that mean your
Won't you
review
have a
of Game
PC?
of Thrones is going to come in like September when you get back, 4 months after release date?
Maybe.
Oh, let's see. I know a story that I was excited for. I'm going to say Gunnar was excited for, and probably you were a little bit excited for. A new set of PlayStation 3 trophies have revealed themselves for Batman Arkham City, suggesting storyline DLC featuring Robin and Harley Quinn.
You mean the thing we wanted from the beginning?
Yeah, I know, right?
This just makes me mad that I bought the first 2 DLC.
And that's why I waited.
I didn't even play the Robin one. After playing like Nightwing and not even telling me what his powers are or how to use them, it's just like, okay, good luck. I was like, nope, not even going to bother with Robin.
You mean exactly like Arkham City kind of played itself to be? You're Batman. What are my billies? Figure it out. You're Batman. He doesn't need a fucking tutorial sheet.
Exactly.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It was different when you had a little more leeway in running around, not trapped in a room. These guys are all trying to kill you. Here's all your powers and gadgets. Good luck. But
You mean
by
exactly
the
how
way,
we do
you're
those
being
tests with those
timed.
people at times? I mean, fun time? Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going to go with fun time. Okay.
Fun time at the farm?
Oh, yeah.
But I can already kind of see where this storyline is going to play out.
I wonder if you get to play as Harley Quinn.
I'm guessing you probably play as Robin.
Damn.
But no, I'm guessing this is probably going...
Part where Robin left.
Yeah, where Robin left, and this is probably going to be the in-between story from where Robin left and where you meet up with Harley again down in the boiler room.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's...
What got her in that situation.
Yeah. So
And maybe that part where she stole that thing from Mr. Reese, because they really don't... There's really that blank spot of where she stole it and then...
I'm guessing it's going to revolve somewhere around that.
And why he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Let's see, just a couple more stories to cover quick for gaming news this week. Ghost Recon Network has been announced for iOS devices. So you can take your game on, or take your gamer stats on the go.
Yep.
Kind of like that whole Battlefield and Modern Warfare, or not the Modern Warfare 3. What was the expansion pack thing that they did? The XP deal, that the convention that they had.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The stat tracker.
Yeah, I was gonna say the XP deal, and I was like, that was the Doritos thing for a second. I was like, what XP thing? What are you talking about? But yeah, I know what you're talking about. The super statistics that they did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing, just on the go.
Okay.
And of course, only for Apple.
Thumbs up for Gunner.
Yay.
Microsoft.
Nope, still a thumbs down.
Microsoft came out this week and then registered a bunch of Halo Infinity domain names. No news on
I don't know.
what
We already
Halo
have
Infinity is going to be all about, except
the Halo universe where you can collect all the characters and make your own favorite caboose, church, and donut.
That would be funny. So
no,
yes,
that would ruin everything.
but I'm guessing, knowing them, I'm guessing this is probably going to be, Halo Infinity is going to be the spiritual successor to Halo Wars, the RTS.
It could be. If it's PC, then I'll play it. I know the console was solid. I just really do not care to play top-down RTSs like that.
Yeah.
They just feel weird.
And then, last but not least, we end on a release date. Woo. May 22nd, 2012. Write it down on your calendars because it is the return of the Men in Black. Men in Black, Alien Crisis. The tie-in game to the movie.
Why? Why?
At least if it would have been like based off the animated show or something, I
would
might
have
been
been
willing to give it a
way
shot.
more interested.
But yeah, tied into the movie. We all know how these games go.
They're either suckier than the movie or they're better than the movie.
And have nothing to do with it.
And have nothing to do with it whatsoever. I was going to say, Wolverine.
Transformers.
Well,
War for
Transformers was just kind of a coincidence in timing.
Yes. War for Cybertron, completely separate. Then you got Dark of the Moon and Rise of the Fallen and yada, yada, yada. Those were direct tie-ins to the... Now we're getting Fall of Cybertron later this year.
Yeah, no, but still. Just the fact that they were made solely part after the movie.
I know.
Italian Job, which explained the entire movie. I wouldn't say that was bad. That was kind of a... Chronicles of Riddick. Yeah.
Yeah. I would...
Game way better than the movie.
So with that does bring gaming news to a close this week. Make sure you stay with us as we have a little bit of comic news to cover. And of course, we have a little bit of movies and television news to cover. Release dates galore. And of course, we reveal the epic news of who will play Steve Jobs in his upcoming biopic. Oh, God.
You're loving this. I know you are.
I can't. The jokes write themselves on this one. So make sure you stay with us as we will be right back.